next was the match before the main event, before the, the scuttlebutt around the main event that was going around the internet today was announced. I said, okay, if we lose the main event, this is my main event of the night. I'm an Edge guy, always have been.
Yeah, okay.
So this is, the Judgment Day, which is Edge, Rhea, and Damien Priest versus the makeshift Bullet Club, which thank God now they're not calling them the Bullet Club, is AJ, Liv, and Finn Balor. I was all for this. On the Judgment Day side, there's not a bad worker in the bunch. They're just all talent. On the good guy side, there's only one weak link, is Liv. And I love Liv, but you got to earn that spot, hon. And I feel like you've had too many missteps on big outings to deserve the spot that you're getting pushed. But there's not a lot of options at the moment to keep things fresh.
Look, I get it because I'm a fan of Judgment Day. But at this time, we've already had a triple threat match.
Yep.
At this time, we've already had a handicap match.
Yep.
There's way too many things going on.
Yeah.
The camera can't follow all of this action that's happening. And to my surprise, this was actually decent.
It was. I figured it would be decent, but I wanted more out of it.
Everyone can work.
Yeah.
So like the wrestling, I wasn't worried about. Just the presentation of what we'd be able to see on television. I
Agreed.
thought, production wise, this could be a mess because you have to go to camera 1, 2, 3. There's just too many things going on.
Agreed.
But it had some really interesting spots. Rhea Ripley's new gear, I dug it.
Yeah, I like Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is a perfect fit for Judgment Day. When they were rumoring that a woman was going to join, the first thing I said is, "Oh, make it Rhea."
Yeah.
Because I was so happy because the girl, she works her ass off, always gets undercut, and she needs a focal spot on the card, on the show. Should be a weekly thing, and she is now, and it's great. And I like Edge in this role. I really dig Edge in this grooming role of these other stars that are undercut, because even though Edge is a main eventer, a Hall of Famer, does he always get put in the category of upper echelon like The Rock, Austin, and all them? No, he falls in that second tier, which I think he should be in top tier.
How? I think he is top tier.
I think he is.
I mean, this is the fourth decade he's wrestling in. We got him in the 90s.
Yep.
He was warming up in the 90s.
Wait, fourth decade? Third?
90s, 2000s, to the 2010s.
Oh, yeah, there's the 2010s.
Yeah, and...
You're right. Yeah.
Wait, that was WrestleMania 27 was one. Yeah, you're
100% right.
Yep. And I thought he's been prime rib steak most of that time.
Most of it, yeah. Yeah. And Edge seems to keep longevity. Like, he came back from something that we're trained to say never in wrestling. But he was one of those nevers that I thought I'd never see him come back in a career.
Oh, by the way, while we're on Edge, if you haven't already checked out the Essentials, our playlist where we rank wrestlers according to two unique rating systems. And my colleague here, Mr. Joey Business, did a phenomenal one on Edge. Go back and listen to that.
Mind the audio, but I put a lot of heart into Edge. So anyways, this contest, it was the mid-card, middle of the road. I think it was a great spot for this because it's definitely like the co-main event. I really dug it. I liked it a lot. It told a good story. It was not slow. And to your worry at the beginning, it wasn't all over the place. I think they did a good job of keeping order. AJ got his spots. The only odd man out was Finn, I thought, because Liv got a lot of shine in this match.
I knew the pinfall would happen against Finn.
I did too.
I knew it. You know what? Now that I think of this in more perspective, this whole card was a bunch of Raw and SmackDown main events.
Yes.
So I think everything worked out well, but I gave it a 2 count.
Yeah.
Right?
You gave it a 2. I gave it a 2. I wanted to give it higher. We were both expecting another member of the Judgment Day.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Right. I think that will come on Raw.
Tommaso Ciampa.
What do you think on this? Do you think this needs to continue, or should some Judgment Day move on to something?
Well, Well, Liv beat Rhea recently, so that's what kept it kind of alive.
Right.
But I've seen Edge beat AJ twice.
Right.
Finn's been beaten.
everybody on the card.
Yeah, there's just, I mean, like, this damn near might become the NWO. If you can't beat them, you're going to join them. Like, I think this might, you guys might as well close this one out, creative.
Yeah.
Because at this point, like, there's no rubber match.
No.
Judgment Day is winning, and they're winning in abundance.
Yeah, they're shutting it out. And does Edge and AJ need to have another match? Or do you think we should move on?
Move on, man.
Okay.
Move on.
I agree.